This is Kirinyaga district on the southern slopes of Mount Kenya. Electricity services in this part of Africa are available to those who can afford them in the towns and cities. Where grid power is available, it provides a vital stimulus for development. A wide variety of small businesses flourish here in the town of Kerugoya. The power is also critical for medical equipment in the local hospital, for improving facilities in schools, and for better security after dark. Travel a short distance out of town, however, and life is very different. Energy services and other signs of development are rare. As idyllic as these lush green valleys seem, life here is simple with few luxuries. Most people rely heavily on growing their own food, although some cash can be earned through raising crops, such as coffee and tea. A high proportion of the monthly income is spent on energy-related goods. Energy for lighting during the evening and early morning is a particular problem, with most people relying on a combination of expensive dry cell batteries and kerosene lanterns. These simple lanterns not only produce a very poor light, but give off fumes and cause health problems. The risk of burns and house fires is also high. A safer alternative is available here, however, in the form of the numerous rivers which flow through the valleys. Even small streams can produce useful power, as demonstrated here in the village of Katamba. The local electrician, David Kinua, explains.
The water comes from the intake down through this pipe. This is the isolation valve to switch the system on and off. Inside here we got a small Pump-As-Turbine which converts hydropower to mechanical power. The Pelton drives a small induction generator which actually generates 1.2 kilowatts power. The data controller up here which controls the voltage and the frequency to the standard, keeps the frequency to the standard frequency. Down here we got excitation capacitors. These are typically cooking rings, but in this case we use them to dump the excess power that's not being used in form of heat.
This Pico hydro system uses a flow of just 8 litres per second. Incredibly, this generator provides power to 60 of the surrounding houses. Current limiters are installed in each house to restrict the power and ensure that the generator is not overloaded. This is water flowing back to the river from another Pico hydro system at the village of Tima. Here a pump is used as a turbine. The reliable induction generator and control system are otherwise similar to Katamba. Energy-saving lamps are used throughout the scheme. Using a flow of just 28 litres per second, this scheme provides power to an amazing 115 houses. This makes the scheme very affordable. Mr. and Mrs. Kitaka talk about the benefits which the project has brought.
At times even I could stay in darkness because I couldn't afford money to buy kerosene. Within 1 month I used to spend 200 shillings for the kerosene. But when the electricity came, I'm very happy and I enjoy it. Because now even I don't light lamps here. One time my kids would have got burnt in the kitchen. That helican had busted into frames. Since I got the electricity now, I have only been switching on and the light comes. And I'm very happy about it. I'm proud of that. Our children really got helped. They could now learn properly and they could go even far up to secondary schools. They are even now getting good grades. And now they are continuing. And we are all happy as a community because of that power. And we are happy because even we can use things like small televisions. And we can get news from all over the world. I have a lot to say about the power. But I have no words to express due to my joy. God bless you.
These projects have been running successfully for 5 years and are managed entirely within the local communities. These award-winning schemes were the first of their kind in this region. The demand for new projects is very high, and the electrician, David Kinua, now has a thriving business installing new schemes.